We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're gonna Jackson. We're gonna mess around. Here's a handsome crop of chilies. These are Fiesta chilies, my favourites. I have several plants of these and I'm just going to pick some and put them in this bowl forthwith to make some chili sauce. I'm being careful not to take the chilies that have been stung by fruit flies. You can see this hole here where a fruit fly has laid her eggs because there might be maggots inside, which is not a great ingredient for chili sauce. Just another tip, if your chili branches are broken off by animals, or if you prune back the branches, which I do, I like to prune off the lower branches so that I can grow things underneath. If you hang up the branches upside down like this, they will ripen on the branches very well and very quickly, I find. Okay, here's our bounty. Now the next step is to just pull the stems off like this and just go through them. I don't really mind if the sepals stay on like that, but it's another good opportunity to weed out the ones that may have maggots in them. And you find these little holes sneakily up there. This one's another one I found. Just work through them like that, like Grandma shelling the peas. Golly gosh, God almighty, don't they look divine? Now what I'm going to do is make the simplest chili sauce known to man. No fancy ingredients, no garlic, no onions. I just want to make like a Tabasco sort of fine hot chili sauce. So the ingredients are the chilies, organic apple cider vinegar. You could use white vinegar or any other kind of vinegar for that matter, but Jamie Oliver tells me that there is a flavour association between chilies and apples that is pretty special. I don't really know what he means, but I think the guy knows what he's talking about. And the other ingredient is a little bit of salt. Now the first thing to do is rough chop these chilies in a blender with the vinegar. And here's the last little bit of vinegar. So these are from Aldi. These are only about $3 and they're organic. That's looking saucy. Just the final ingredient, I'm going to put a tablespoon of salt in, actually maybe a little bit more. This is not a measured recipe, I'm going to do this by taste. Here we go. Now we take this to the stove, place it there on, and bring this to the boil. Okay, that's been bubbling away there for about 10 minutes. I'm now going to take it off the heat and let it cool. In other news, my bottles are sterilised in the boiling water and I'm just going to make sure they're very well air dried before I put the chili sauce into them. Okay, now here she is, all cooked up. Now I'm going to put this back in the blender and give it another whiz. Here we go, Roger. Okay, that will just blend up some more of that fruit. But don't blend it too long because you don't want to blend all the seeds. Just pop it in there. Ooh, I say. And there's a little bit more. Righty ho ho ho, and a Merry Christmas. Now I have this strainer here. I was looking for some muslin, which I thought I had, but I can't find it. Someone might think it's racist anyway, so I'm just going to use this strainer and I'm going to press this sauce through the strainer, separating out the seeds and chunky bits to get a really nice fine Tabasco-like hot sauce. Here we go, putting another lot through. Takes a while just pressing it through and letting the runny stuff come out the bottom. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones we used to know. Just sing to yourselves while you're doing this. There we have it, the mulch left over at the end. I'm just going to put that aside now. I might find a use for that later on. Perhaps it could go in a chutney or something. Who knows? And onwards in our journey, you see I have put this back in this jug that has a nice pouring lip. I also have a funnel here, and I'm going to pour it into this bottle. Isn't it gorgeous? Get out of town, man. There it is. It's a wrap. Chili sauce, labelled. What a charming gift. Very, very easy and delicious.